American and international corporations in China are moving to Indonesia and India, and why not to the Philippines, as they are the closest ally in the region. Everything changed as the current Philippine administration is shifting economic ties to China. According to GSWorld.com. Notation: even though this is a very long list of American and other foreign corporations in China, it is certainly not a complete listing. We have only included a few of the names you may recognize. This is a list of companies who either own factories, or have contract factories producing their products in China. Some of the companies produce 100% of their products there, and others only produce parts, or certain ingredients for their products. Companies such as Avon, GE, and AT&T, for example, have been in China and manufacturing products for 20 to 30 years. Most American consumers simply had no idea. Previously their source was Japan. According to aa.com.tr, Indonesia is clearing up 4,000 hectares of land in central Java to accommodate U.S. companies planning to relocate from China in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic and an escalating trade war, a top official said. Central Java Governor Ganjar Pranowo said the plan was a follow-up of a phone call between Indonesian President Joko Widodo and his U.S. counterpart Donald Trump. But we have not had any report of the company's name so far, Ganjar told Anadolu agency. On April 25, Trump, in a phone call with the Indonesian president, discussed plans to purchase ventilators and possible investment in the country, especially for pharmaceuticals. In the first quarter of 2020, some $141 billion were invested in Indonesia, of which more than 46% was foreign investment, according to the country's investment body BKPM. Umar Idris from Jakarta contributed to this article. According to economictimes.indatime.com, India is seeking to lure U.S. businesses, including medical devices giant Abbott Laboratories, to relocate from China as President Donald Trump's administration steps up efforts to blame Beijing for its role in the coronavirus pandemic. The government in April reached out to more than 1,000 companies in the U.S. and through overseas missions to offer incentives for manufacturers seeking to move out of China, according to Indian officials who asked not to be identified, citing rules on speaking with the media. India is prioritizing medical equipment suppliers, food processing units, textiles, leather, and auto part makers among more than 550 products covered in the discussions, they said. Trump's move to blame China for its handling of the COVID-19 outbreak, which has killed more than 250,000 people worldwide, is expected to worsen global trade ties as companies and governments move resources out of the world's second-largest economy to diversify supply chains. Japan has earmarked $2.2 billion to help shift factories from its neighbor, while European Union members plan to cut dependence on Chinese suppliers. India expects to win over U.S. companies involved in healthcare products and devices, and is in talks with Medtronic plc and Abbott Laboratories on relocating their units to the country, an official said. Medtronic spokesman Ben Patok and Abbott spokeswoman Darcy Ross didn't immediately respond to emails seeking comment.